Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more, democracy, oh god, Hearts of Iron 4, god damn it. I completely forgot for a second. I was like in that sort of a mental state, what am I playing, what am I playing, and I just like, oops, Democracy 3, no, it's actually Hearts of Iron 4, and yeah, we are, still doing this. We have the army 3, which is sitting itself on the front over here. And yeah, we will change up our production a little bit. Because, for example, we don't really need airplanes right now, so we can cancel this production line. And we already are producing infantry equipment, so we don't need this production line. So we can assign more factories to work on these ones. There are also factories working on these ones, but yeah, it's going relatively slow, unfortunately. Our efficiency cap is at 75% and we don't have that many factories. We are currently working on armament efforts, so we will try to gain more military factories to improve our production. We'll also try to gain some new national decisions to like there you go, to like increase our our mobilization of our economy, and also to increase the conscription system in order to have some way to deal with our gigantic manpower problem that we just do not have. Our volunteers are still fighting over here in Republican Spain. Apparently there is another push done over here. We're pretty hopeful at the beginning, and that's because, you know, we had some relatively trained troops that arrived over here and they were like fresh in supplies, but unfortunately we just we are pretty much running out of options over here because yeah, we only have like 2 units available and we are like completely outnumbered. As I said, our only chance to like at the very least delay the war effort, if not win it, is if the Soviet Union would send like more of their specialized forces, but that's relatively difficult considering their Great Purge problems and so on. Right. Naval overview. I don't want any of the strategic Navy map mode, default map mode. There you go. They're still doing the Great Purge. It's taking like so long for them to take them. It's like 210 days. It's almost like an entire year. And yeah, it's like, which one is this one? Yeah, the Great Purge is their first one. So they need to get it just to get it out of the way, but it's like so slow. We're doing like mechanical computing to improve our research time. We're also doing light tank. We will try to get like the bombers, I think, next. Maybe, and maybe some infantry doctrines will be good. Mobile warfare, for example, or superior firepower. I mean, all of them are good, but it depends. Perfect weapons are overrated. A large number of good enough weapon is the path to victory. Alright, good enough. What are we doing over here? Apart from that, I have pretty much, as I said, laid out my plans. Gain more military factories, start like a small sort of mobilization. What are they? They don't have an order or what? Our plan is considered to be our disadvantage. Large river crossing division preparing. I thought I just ordered you to like have a front line over here with these. Actually cancel that. And you stay over here. There you go, delete order. Oh my god, they disappeared! I don't understand what's going on. How do I like exit out of this? There you go. They're still moving around. Division belongs to an army but has no orders assigned. They do not need an order right now. It's okay, it's fine. Division still preparing. We are not planning any war with Bulgaria, although it'll be interesting. Let me see, like, first off, let's see how we are doing over here. Can we ask for military access? Not yet, but hopefully as we improve our relations, although I think we are going to reach our cap, hopefully we will be able to ask for a military access, because being able to like move our submarines over here would be very valuable. Apart from that, let's see if we can get Bulgaria to join the Comintern Pact. Boost party popularity. We can try and boost the Communist Party popularity. And hopefully that will work. What else is going on over here? Apparently we are managing to hold out the line. Unexpectedly, actually. We are still trying our best over here with our Spanish volunteers and Soviet volunteers. But I'm not sure for how long it will last. It's good that they have sent some forces, and in our attempt to show that, you know, the fascists are not like the be-all end-all, basically. But it should have been done like a lot sooner, unfortunately, and that's about it. Man, these things are going so slow. Like, look at this. Even though we are using like all the factories, it's like still going to take like a few more months for it to be done. Also because of our economy focus. Oh, by the way, let's see how this changes things. No resources will be exported. Free trade apparently increases our construction speed, decreases research time, which is very good, and factory output. But yeah, I guess you also need the resources for yourself. I don't know. I'll leave this unchanged for now with the export focus, but we might need to take a look at that like maybe later on. Battles are still going on over here. Armament effort is taking a long time. We can speed up the game, it's fine, I think. There are no immediate urgent events going on. Air experience, convoys. Wow, we have a total of 10 convoys. And we are using 6, which means that 4 of them are unused. Army experience. At least our army experience is going up, you know. We are doing these battles, so hopefully it's helping. Wow, if you are zoom in, it actually has like war sounds. You can hear like explosions and stuff. And the guns rattling and all that. How's Italy doing? Let's check out their plans. Modernized artillery. Good enough. Treaty with the USSR. Oh, right. Or the description is too low to get information about what they have already achieved in their national focus tree. Oh, I see. So that's why you need decryption technology. So we do not know what they what they have. We do have enough information to know that they are doing the treaty with the USSR, so we can try and find where this is. Reassert Eastern China, Danzig at war, fate of Czechoslovakia. Oh, there it is, treaty with the USSR. We do know that they have done the anti-Comintern Pact. Befriend China, befriend Japan. Yeah, there was like a little bit of discussions at the beginning when Hitler came to power. Germany was traditionally allied with China, actually, and during the First World War they were at war with Japan. So there was some discussions about whether they should remain with China or whether they should go with Japan. But after Japan like pushed into China, the solution became clear. We are making a push over here. The Soviets are giving the nationalists really some kind of a big problems. Finish the light tanks. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe. Wow, this is one of the news. Complete a flight around the world together with her navigator friend Nuwan. After a brief scare with their pair temporarily got lost while approaching Palo Island in the Pacific. The flight proceeded without incident, and this morning their Lockheed Electra touched down in Oakland, California. Ceremony is to be held in the White House next week, where Earth is to be personally congratulated for her feat by the president. Alright, so we got a new technology. Let's go, as I said, for tactical bombers. We can modify our government. We shall do early mobilization. And hopefully this will increase our production just enough. What we can do, I think this allows us to like, yeah, it allows us to like convert civilian factories into military factories. Armament effort is done. Very good. You can get armament effort number 2 or construction effort. Go for construction effort right now. What other ideas do we have? So we can go internationalism focus. We could go for more. Could go like armor focus to get better tanks. It's you know, it really depends. We should also like research more decryption technology, I think. What do you have? The Marco Polo bridge incident. Japanese and Chinese forces have skirmished inconclusively over the strategic Marco Polo bridge located just southwest of Beijing. China has rejected Japanese demands for an apology and territorial concession, claiming instead that the breakpoint of Japanese aggression has been reached. Diplomats fear that the volatile situation could result in a war at any time. Yeah, the war between China and Japan. And the Japanese are preparing with a war with China. They don't even want to demand the puppet, they just want all-out war with China. And they are trying the liberty ethos. Interesting. Alright, what else was I wanting... I want to do over here. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that we need more decryption technology. No, we don't have any decryption technology. We are so far behind. You'll need like their computing machine. This one is like way ahead of its time. This one as well. Yeah, we will be far behind on this tech, I think. Technology is 0.41 years ahead of its time. The more ahead it is, the bigger the time penalty. Not really helpful. Alright, so we done mechanical computing. We could do radars. We could do an air doctrine could be interesting. Air superiority, land doctrines. That's a long time from its idea. Let's get the superior firepower doctrine. Artillery is pretty important. Speaking of which, maybe we should recruit one. Like an actual... we are producing cloud artillery. Wow, we are at huge deficit. Look at this. It's almost embarrassing. Just how little we are producing. But I think... we are slowly covering our deficit of like infantry equipment. Yeah, the problem is that we are just not producing. And there is 0.0 units. Oh, that is what we need. Equipment per day, and we have a production surplus of 34. Balance stored. Oh, I see. So we have a deficit. That's because that's how much I stored, and we have a deficit. But right now, so this is what we currently have, and this is the production balance, and this is the storage balance. So right now we are having a surplus with which we are trying to cover the deficit that we have accumulated. Basically, it's gonna take a long time, but hey. That's what we can do. We can edit these things over here, which is pretty interesting. That you can go so deep into the details over here. Like you can increase their movement speed, or you can decrease their defensive status. All these adjustments, and doing this will cost you like experience points, and it will tell you how much it changes in the production cost. Well, we'll leave it on default, but it's very interesting that you can go so advanced on this. Excavation over here. Artillery, interwar artillery, anti-tank. I think we should go for interwar artillery next, maybe. It's 1937, we haven't even gotten like the interwar artillery. So yeah, we are pretty far behind. We are doing a battle over here, which we are currently winning. Wow, by quite a margin. The Soviets are pushing in. Uh-oh, but we got pushed back over here, unfortunately. Alright, we did excavation. Excellent. We could increase our production efficiency cap or our stability over here, or factory output and efficiency. Could do some naval research. We don't really have any kind of navy. Could research battleships, how about that? Or light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Let's get heavy cruisers up and running. Probably not the best idea. Romania wasn't really that strong of a naval force, but you know, we should have something, right? We are getting the interwar bombers, we are getting the superior firepower doctrine. We can also get like the... Wow, these things cost a lot more. Oh, they are like mutually exclusive with the other ones, I see. So we should only go on one doctrine, basically. Air doctrine could also be interesting. I think we'll try force retaliation, maybe. It's impressive that we are still managing to hold out this small bit of land in like Republican Spain against all odds, basically. If only I could send in more forces, I would do it in a heartbeat. Right, we got construction effort, excellent. And yeah, the war between Japan and China is slowly starting over here. Can get the aviation focus. Adds 2 air bases. Equipment effort. Mechanization effort. Doctrine effort. Gains more army experience. Let's get equipment effort for now. And yeah. Alright, and this is the end over here. Japan finally formally declares war on China itself. So this is pretty much where it starts. It seems that People's Republic of China, yeah, has split up. That was in like 1934, I think. And that's a huge amount of like, look at this. These 2 declaration of wars have raised the war tension by quite a lot, and the Soviet Union has already sent their volunteers forces in China. Interesting. Could we send our own? Send volunteers. Yeah, we could. But we need to select one of our armies. We are also limited once again by 2 forces that we can send. But yeah, we should totally do it. I mean, as I said, it's mostly because of... where the hell are our armies? There we go. Romanian theater, please. Can I not select this? Alright, we can select over here. It's mostly because of experience why you should send volunteers. Alright, so from over here I will want to detach 2 infantry forces. I'll send them over here, have them selected, have them form a new army together. They don't need a commander. And right here we will send our volunteers. There we go. And they will allow us to have their volunteers sent to them. Alright. China seems to have unified some of its provinces over here, but yeah, they were at a huge disadvantage against the Japanese. Look at that, the Japanese have already landed over here and over here. They are pushing in like quite strongly all over the place, and they are like 1 foot away from Beijing. Are they also at war with They are at war with China and is this like, yeah, the People's Republic of China. Very good. So you could send volunteers here as well, I think. Or not. Oh, I need to at least 30 divisions. Wow, alright. How's our past party popularity doing over here? The communists, oh my god, that's quite huge. 19%. We will be able to turn Bulgaria to the communist side by before the first war begins, I think. Our two divisions have arrived in nationalist China, right here on the front line. We are ready to engage, sir. We should try our best to like push them out. Let us establish a front line over here. Excellent. And we have come in just in time to assist in pushing back the forces. Look at that! The Romanian forces fighting against the Japanese over here. That's a story that you tell for the kids. Alright, I need to check out my recording time just to make sure that I'm not going too much over. I think we have finished some of the buildings that we were constructing over here. We have finished one of them. There's still way more. But it's going, slowly but surely it's going. Alright, and we have more points, so we can now go for limited conscription. And look at that, suddenly we have manpower. Finally, so now we can also finish up our gigantic problem with the unused reserves over here. Create a new air wing. Deploy them. Okay, there you go. So now we have a new air wing over here of fighters. Excellent. Very, very good. And yeah, we are not going to use this man, but it's important to have them like stand by and ready for action. Just in case anything happens, you know. How's our production going? It is slowly doing something. Let me check our logistics. We have almost covered up our gigantic deficits over here. So only when we have covered these ups will we be able to start to like maybe produce some new units, I think. Alright, superior firepower doctrine is done. So you can go for delay. This one takes a long time to research, so let us just go for either interwar artillery, or we could go for like better bomb fighters over here. Fighter 1, close air support 1. Yeah, let's get that. I would really wish for another like research slot. We have so few research slots. Germany has like 5, I think, or I think they can reach to have 5 slots by the end. What are the Germans doing right about now? I want the default map mode. Tactical air effort. Okay, that's not so bad. But yeah, we are still holding out in nationalist Spain. We have sent our volunteers in nationalist China to help against the Japanese invasion. And look at that, we have managed to actually push them out of Shanghai over here successfully. So that means that we can send in to establish a new front line over here. We have finished our national focus on equipment effort. So let us do the internationalism effort for daily communism support. This will help us support communism in other countries a little bit more effectively, and therefore help us gain more countries to the Comintern side, which should be pretty good. And I think I'll end this episode over here. So we are making progress all around. Slowly, but you know, it's for the first time I'm playing this game, and I've never been a master at this game at any point. But yeah, world tension is still rising high. Oh, Italian claims on Yugoslavia. Alright. This is not very good. Hopefully they will not start a war too soon. And plus our volunteers division that we have sent. But we will not hold out without a fight, basically. We will not go down without a fight. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, you might need to switch some of the civilian factories into military factories sooner or later. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Leave a like and a favorite as always, helps a lot. And I'll see you next time with what I'm going to make. Bye bye!